Hello friends, I am Dr. Sharmila, consultant pediatrician and pediatric endocrinologist at People Tree Hospitals, Yashwantpur. After discussing about adult lifestyle diseases in the previous two episodes of this Know Your Health series, today let us discuss on childhood obesity, which is a growing epidemic, and let us discuss how to tackle this crisis. So what is childhood obesity? Childhood obesity is a medical condition that affects children and teenagers, which leads to excess accumulation of fat in the body and in turn impairs the health. It's a growing epidemic which affects more than 18% of children, making it the most common chronic disorder in children. This number has more than tripled since 1980s. Childhood obesity is a major health issue. There is a misconception among parents that chubby children are healthy children, which in fact is a very bad notion. Even if the children are lean, they are healthy, it is not a problem. But as doctors, we are really concerned about overweight and obese children, because today more and more children are being affected with diseases such as type 2 diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol levels, etc. due to excess weight. What are the causes of childhood obesity? There is definitely a disparity between the energy intake and energy expenditure. Most childhood unhealthy weights are caused by excessive eating or by lack of physical activity, which is more commonly seen in children during this lockdown. It depends on the first point, how much a child eats and drinks. Portion size is very important. Fatty foods and sugary drinks lead to children taking more quantities than they need. Second point is lack of physical activity. Children who don't engage in regular physical activity much are more likely to gain weight because they don't burn as many calories. The third point is screen time. Long periods sitting without exercise, like spending hours watching television, mobile or laptops, or playing video games, is also a major risk factor for development of childhood obesity. Having parents who are inactive can also increase a child's risk of being overweight or obese. The fourth and very important point is lack of sleep. The recent trend of children sleeping late also leads to hormonal problems such as hormones such as leptin and ghrelin, which in turn affects the child's hunger centers and makes the child to eat more, and in turn leading to childhood obesity. How do you know if your child is overweight or obese? Your doctor can check by something called as BMI charts. How you have weight charts and height charts, similar way we have BMI charts which can assess whether your child is overweight or obese. How do we define overweight? Any BMI which is between the 85th to 95th percentile for the child's age and sex is called as overweight, and any BMI more than 95th percentile for that specific age and sex would be classified as obesity. For kids younger than 2 years, we have something called as weight for length charts, where we assess the weight as compared to the height. So what are the health risks associated with overweight and obesity in children? Children who are overweight or obese can develop multiple health problems secondary to excess weight, such as type 2 diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol levels, fatty liver disease, and risk factors for heart disease. These health problems have traditionally been seen in the adults, but due to obesity, we are seeing children as young as 10 to 15 years of age getting these health problems, which are commonly seen in adults more than 40 to 50 years of age. A child who is overweight or obese is also at risk for other health problems, such as increasing bone and joint problems such as increased wear and tear, also called as osteoarthritis, and something called as slipped capital femoral epiphysis, which is characterized by hip pain. These children can also have early puberty problems, breathing problems, worsening of asthma, excessive fatigability during regular physical activity or during school exercises, and these children grow up to be obese adults. These children can also have mental health disorders such as low self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, bullying, depression, etc. What should I do if I am worried that my child is overweight or obese? If you are worried about your child's weight, please consult a pediatric endocrinologist in your vicinity. We at People Tree Hospitals have a group of doctors, nurses, and dietitians to assist in your child's health improvement. We will carry out a set of blood tests to look for obesity-related complications, and then we can proceed accordingly. Now, how much weight should a child lose if he or she is overweight or obese? Rapid weight loss or strict dieting is not recommended for children. For younger children, the aim is to usually keep the weight at the same level rather than weight loss. For older children, a weight loss of 0.5 kilos per week would be a satisfactory point. Can medications help my child to lose weight? This is a commonly asked question by most parents with adolescent children with obesity. It is important to know that none of the new medicines to treat obesity are approved for children or adolescents to use. They may affect your child's growth and development, and when we compare the risk versus benefit, it may cause more risk than benefit. Hence, they're strictly not recommended for children, and by far the best approach is helping your whole family, including your child, to change the behavior. So how can you help your child to lose weight or stay a healthy weight? Always it's important to remember that obesity develops over time and cannot be solved overnight. This is not an emergency and do not expect dramatic change. That would be unrealistic. The best way to have a healthy weight is prevention. Be sure your family has healthy habits right from the beginning and prevent yourself and your children from becoming overweight. It's much easier to maintain a healthy weight than it is to lose weight. However, the main way to treat a child who is overweight or obese still remains lifestyle modification. Changes that involve the whole family are best. Remember that as a parent, you act as an important role model for your child and you can help them to stay healthy. The two main lifestyle changes that are advised are for your child to eat more healthy and do plenty of physical activity. Small gradual changes are the best. Your child will then be more likely to stick to these changes long term, which is really important, and consistency is very important in managing a child with obesity. As a parent or carer, you should also try to be more involved as much as possible in helping your child do these things. At every opportunity, praise your child and encourage your child in what they are doing. So how do you eat more healthy? Aim for a balanced diet, varied diet for the entire family. Always use the family approach. Encourage your child to eat meals at regular times and to watch how often they are eating. They should avoid snacking as much as possible. Try to eat meals in a sociable atmosphere as a family without any distractions. For example, do not eat in front of television. If snacks are eaten, always ensure that they are healthy snacks, like for example fruits or raw vegetables, instead of sweets, cakes, biscuits, chocolates, etc. Low-calorie drinks are much better than sugary drinks. Water would be the best. Snacks or food should not be used as a reward. Encourage your child to watch the portion sizes of the food that they are eating. Make sure that your child eats plenty of foods high in fiber and aim for at least 5 portions a day of fruits and vegetables. Next, coming to physical activity. We see so many children who, despite having healthy food, still continue to gain weight. For such children, increasing the physical activity would be the only option. And how do you do it? Encourage active play for your child, including games that involve moving around a lot, such as running, jogging, dancing, swimming, cycling, etc. They should be pleasurable for your child. Encourage your child to spend less time sitting doing nothing, like sedentary activities. Build physical activity into your child's life in general. Try to be more active as a family. For example, walking or cycling to school and to shops, going swimming or going to the park together. So lastly, the take-home message, what I would like to tell is prevention is better than cure, especially when it comes to childhood obesity. Can obesity be prevented? Of course. As a parent, you can help your child to prevent from becoming overweight or obesity by doing these following steps. Aim for a healthy, balanced and varied diet for your whole family. Ensure that your child is getting the recommended amount of physical activity per day, that is at least 45 to 60 minutes of moderate physical activity. Limit the amount of time your child spends being inactive, for example less time in front of the computer or watching TV, that is non-academic screen time. Build physical activity into your family's life in general and encourage a healthy lifestyle for your whole family. So I advise that every time you visit a pediatrician for a regular visit or for vaccination, please get your child's height and weight recorded on growth chart so that we can track early signs of your child going into overweight or obesity category. Thank you so much for your patient hearing. Please share this video with your friends, family and relatives so that their children get benefited too and prevent this epidemic of childhood obesity. And please stay tuned on this channel for further updates and simple tips on how to maintain your health. Thank you.